On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Lawson. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Back to pass. It's Lawson. Hit just as he throws the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gabe moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. QB keeps it himself.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looking to pass. It's Lawson. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throws it deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the option play. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Defense picks it up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
This time it's complete. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed. And he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. A booming kick. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Scanning the field. It's Lawson. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. To throw, it's Lawson. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's broken up nicely. There is a penalty flag back near the offensive line, so let's check that out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. This time a completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Lawson. Running out of time in the pocket. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Bulldog. Send the back in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pass caught on a comeback route. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. To throw, it's Lawson. The pass rush closing in. Caught near the goal line. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a whole lot to prove here today, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop it, just keep feeding them the football.
Quarterback's got it on the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Motion now from the tight end. To the air, it's Lawson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Ball handed off. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Big throw caught on the left side. That's just nice execution. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Puck quickly. They finally make the stop right near midfield, and it'll be first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Dropping back. It's Lawson. Caught over the middle by the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Catch is made down the middle. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cook with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain. No huddle here for the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Oh, man.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught over the middle. It's Verrier. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. First down and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Pulls it in. It's Verrier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grabbed down the middle. It's Golden. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Same tailback, another carry. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Dropping back, it's Lawson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
They just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the returner. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Love how this defense took the quarterback away, not allowing him to get the yards, making him pitch the ball, and then they just rally to the football. Now we got a big fourth down coming up.
Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Grinding away on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands it off on the counter. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Chris, another.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Oh, man, what a really gutsy play here by this quarterback. Keeping it himself on fourth down, getting the yards he needs to pick up the first down. Good decision.
He'll hand it off. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Third down and short in this championship game. It's the 13th play of this drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
They're going to run the option. Oh, look at the quick cut. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams. off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Important second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. To throw, it's Lawson. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Verrier. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Golden. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. To keeper trying to get to the marker. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome. Back to throw. It's Lawson. Pressure is coming. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Golden. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back. It's Lawson. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. A tremendous make. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. A gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Lawson. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Offside defense.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to throw again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
the shotgun. He'll hand it off. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he keeps it. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Chris, we're only a few.
They'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff on the counter play. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Lawson, bringing the pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the option play. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Ferrier. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pounding away with the run game. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll feed the back again. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. There's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year. The squad here today looking to put on a show. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Lawson. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Being on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. They keep him off balance with a run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The back's got it. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
He's running out of time here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Lawson. Running out of time in the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense.
Offense in a split backfield now. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now here's the toss play. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless 1st quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the 2nd quarter of this playoff game. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the 1st down.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Looking to pass. It's Lawson. Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, that safety came way back on that blitz and timed it perfectly to get after the quarterback and eventually come up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
A play action, looking to throw. And that's going to be a safety. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly out of the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Lawson. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw yet again. Grabbed by the receiver. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space without. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Lawson. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he make it to the marker? And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down and more. He's still running. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Lawson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from...
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. On the option, it's Lawson. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
1st and 10 play coming up. Grinding away with a running game.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now it's it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Designed quarterback run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, third and goal coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. reach the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a crew looking to make a strong statement. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Scanning the field, it's Lawson. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Grab behind the line, it's Barnes. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
From the shotgun, handed off inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the return. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. To throw, it's Lawson. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Golden. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up for this offense. looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Now it's second down here. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Lawson. Launching one to the end zone.
Well, that's the thing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On first down, it's play action. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this pass is on target. Caught.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offered on to Yellow. The quarterback looks to his right. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. First and 10 now for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Lawson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. So the offense looking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just...
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made over the middle.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 2nd down, I'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it's good from 56 yards. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about...
Now here he goes.
Just great.
The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Things get a little tougher after that delay penalty. You got to worry about just getting out of your own end zone here. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. QB keeper all the way. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Lawson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being... In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Chris, how dangerous is this?
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Slides the quick throw. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Now they're running on the toss. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Golden. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wideouts now clustered. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that
This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. And here's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Lawson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Took contact on the throw. Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Quarterback has the handoff. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. He says... The quarterback keeps it on the option. Gets gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. And the wideout goes in motion. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He got it. The field goal's good. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking downfield, it's Lawson. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, that's not going to be enough for the first down. I guess the only positive takeaway is it does give their punter a little bit more room now to be able to get this punt off safely.
And the fair catch signaled for it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game, offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They're able to get him down. Here's the second down play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive kill.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's stopped at the 18. Idea. Offense ready to start this drive. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back, it's Lawson. Grab down the middle, it's Verrier. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. A short completion at the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle. It's Golden. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Again, makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. You'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Bootleg looking to throw. On the move now. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down, it's a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. We've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up the hole, and they pick up the first down to keep working clock.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Ball scooped up by the defense.
Chris, I cannot believe.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll try to run it with the option. And they finally get him down, but the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception. To throw, it's Lawson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
It's just the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.
And that news should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.